Good morning, everybody. We're gonna open the rock tumbler full of stained glass. Now this has gone through with the next finest grit. First time through was 60/90. I think this one was like 120, 150, something like that. So we're gonna see what we get. The first time, like when I started this, I thought just doing the one grit would be enough because that's normally what I do for my pretend sea glass. And then as it was drying, I realized that I was missing all of the nice colors and patterns that you get from the stained glass. So I'm gonna have to just polish it as fine as I can so it still looks like stained glass, but we've got the edges knocked off so it's nice and smooth. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we get. Oh yeah, so don't use your fine evening wear to do this. Oh yeah, that's messy. So you can see it's kind of caked in there. Now part of that is because I took this off the rock tumbler yesterday thinking that I would film yesterday, and I didn't. So a lot of the grit has just kind of settled in there. That's nice. So that's gonna be fun getting that out. But here we go. Also, don't do this up level, upwind of any kind of gardening area that you care about, or like your neighbor's fence or anything anybody cares about, because it's going to leave gray streaks, which of course you can wash away, but I'm doing it where I don't care about, so it's fine. Okay, as I clean these off, I'm going to put them back in the rock tumbler so I know what I've cleaned up and what I haven't. They still look really nice when they're wet. It's just the problem is when they dry, then it goes all matte and frosty and you lose all those colors and swirls. So we'll see where we're at after these have dried. We might not need to go any finer, or we might have to keep going. We'll see. Oh, that's a fun sound. Hey, the bubbly one. Oh, interesting. So there was a point at one time, and that seems to have come off, but you still get the swirly, so that's good. Alrighty, I'm gonna take this stuff inside now and dry it and see what we got. We're gonna dump all this stuff out. Alrighty, so let's dry this. That one's okay. I think I do prefer it shiny though. Let's see this one. As it's drying really well there, you're really missing a lot of the nice pattern. You can see the water evaporating there. Yep. All right, we're gonna run this through again on our third grit, which is the finest grit. And then we'll see what we get after that one. Okay, there we go. And we'll get back to this in a few days after it's been tumbling for a while in the next grit. Okay guys, thank you. Bye. All right, so here we are. This has been the final grit, and we'll see what happened. I expect we're going to have to do some polishing next, but we'll see. Alrighty, let's see. It's looking nice, but we'll have to see when it's dry. I forgot to bring out a towel. It's still really nice, but it doesn't look as shiny as I want it. So I will put it through with some polishing stuff. Alrighty, see you soonly. Okay, so this is something I've never tried before. Gem foam. Normally I've used kind of like, it looks like a grit, but it's a polishing agent. And then I discovered this stuff, which is reusable. It says up to 6 times. So we'll see how this stuff worked out. Thankfully there's not grit or anything to mess with. And let's see how this stuff did. Again, forgot to bring out a towel. Okay, you can see the water evaporating there, but you know, I think that's pretty good. I don't know that I'll ever get it so that it looks super wet. I'll compare it to the pieces that I have that I haven't done anything with, and we'll see. I think that's pretty good though. And the edges are nice and rounded and smooth, so I can use these for whatever I want and not worry about slicing myself open, because that's something I would absolutely do. So yay! I call that a success. Okay, so here we have the original glass, and you can see it's pretty shiny. And then this is the one that I've just taken out of the rock tumbler, and it's polished. It's not quite as shiny as the original, but I can still see the patterns and all the swirls and that kind of stuff. So I think it'll be good for what I'm going to use it for. If I do it again, I might run it through the polisher for longer, but I think for now I'm pretty happy with it. So there we go. That's how to make stained glass safer for whatever you want to use it for. Okay, thanks for joining me. Bye.